We're going to talk about the marathon now. There'll be Teletubbies, leprechauns and a genuine princess all going through their warm-up exercises this morning for, of course, the 30th London Marathon.
Well, the first stages of the race get underway in just over 2 hours' time. And at the starting line in Blackheath in south-east London for us is our reporter Phil Lavelle. Morning, Phil. It's going to be a lovely warm day. I don't know if the runners will appreciate it, though.
Yeah, that's the tricky question, isn't it? Morning, you two. It's quite quiet at the moment. There's a few last-minute preparations, but you gave it just a couple of hours. The official number so far, 36,000 runners expected to turn out today. Lots of them will be doing this for the second, third, even the fourth time, maybe even more. Some of them will be doing this 26.2-mile course for the first time. And if they're struggling with a little bit of motivation, here's one man who could probably give it to them. This is Williams-Preece, who has run an astonishing 50 marathons in 50 days. That's right, isn't it? I'm not imagining it.
That is correct.
Some people watching this will think you are a little bit bonkers. Are you? Why did you do it?
I think perhaps now that I'm back and the reality has set in, I might be a little bit, but my wife certainly thinks I am. There was various reasons why I did this. I wanted to do an enormous endurance event and really test the boundaries physically and mentally, and this provided that. It was an excellent opportunity to raise money for Marie Curie Cancer Care, who are a fantastic charity, and I think we've now raised in excess of £35,000, and also to inspire and motivate other people to achieve their goals.
Fantastic. And tell us about the route that you did. You did it across Europe, didn't you?
I did, yeah. We started in Lisbon, up through the coast of Portugal, and then the relentless hills of northern Spain, through Bordeaux into wine country, then up around Paris, around the Somme, and then through into Brighton for the official marathon last Sunday, and then up into London. So over 50 days, it was fantastic.
And for people who are struggling with the thought of even doing a marathon, let alone doing it, 26.2 miles seems one heck of a way. What kind of inspiration can you give them? Because you must have to really motivate yourself to do this.
I think, as most runners will say, certainly in my experience, that 90% of this is a mental challenge, and you just have to break it down into little slots. So if you're struggling at mile 20, don't think beyond the next half mile and just get to that point. And above all, I think really enjoy the experience, be uplifted by the crowd and their support, and that will really help get you through.
Yeah, we were saying before, weren't we, that it's not so much the running that you need to draw inspiration from, it's the people who are lining the route.
That's right. I mean, I actually ran my first official marathon last Sunday in Brighton, and I was just staggered by the sensational atmosphere, and it was electric, and that really does help get you through.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So there you go, some inspiration. If 26.2 miles seems a lot, it's absolutely nothing compared to what this chap has just completed. In terms of the weather, it's quite warm at the moment so far, considering the time of year. The clouds are starting to move, and it's forecast to be another lovely day. Temperatures perhaps hitting 21, 22 degrees, but of course that does bring some concern. So the main concern for runners today is to make sure, if you're watching and you're running, that you keep yourself hydrated.
Phil, thanks very much for that.
Now, if you're